Okay, it's all time. I have a nice little batch here just from, online and local comic book stores since my last video. I wish I could do these videos more often, but I'm just not finding as much that I really need or want. Or the price is right. But I'm still being able to put these together. I appreciate everyone still watching. And without further ado, let's start the video. Let's start the haul. So we're going to start off with my favorite book from the haul. This was an eBay purchase. I've actually been monitoring this one for probably about 5+ years. This is Marvel's preview, so it's not even a comic book. It's a preview magazine of upcoming comic books. But Marvel Previews 95 is the sought-after one with Miles Morales on the cover. But inside, there is some preview stuff about Miles Morales Spider-Man. Obviously, it predates the previews 95. It's in 94. I've been wanting this one ever since I found out about it, being a Miles fan that I am. And what did I get for? I found it on eBay. It was under $30. I want to say it was like $26, $27 shipped to me, taxes, everything. So that's a pretty good deal. A lot of people ask 40, 50. Heck, in the COVID days, it was going for over like $100. But this is something I've wanted. It's more affordable. I got it for under $30, and so I was happy I got it. And you know what? Since this is my video, you want to see what it looks like on the inside. It's silly, but I kind of like sharing. Here it is. So you have this page here. Obviously, it's previewing Ultimate Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and then you have, the dork of the covers here of the different Ultimate Fallouts, and obviously you see them right there. So it's a little, silly, I guess, preview appearances, but I do like it when it's, something that's random, something that's hidden, something that predates first appearances, so I decided, I'll get it. So that's definitely my most favorite one. It's the one I've been looking for a while. Anyways, we'll continue to talk about the haul. Here is a magazine. A comic book creator presents Remembering Dave Stevens. I've actually read a couple of articles in here. It's about Dave Stevens, the whole magazine about Dave Stevens. If you're a fan, I recommend getting this book. It's like $25 right now. I think it just came out. So it's a current book, that sort of thing. So I got it online. It was like $25 shipped to me. So nothing special there. Next on the list, Flash number 140. Don't get me wrong, it's a lower grade, but it presents well in the bag and board. It was like $8 at the store, and the main reason why I got it, it's just the first appearance of Heat Waves. The cover is attached. It's just has normal wear and tear, being such an old book. But happy to just add it to the collection at an affordable price. I mean, nothing special there, but it was cool. So I have been saving my comic book job, who pays me in store credit. And it's, I'm waiting for something I really, really want. But I was like, man, I got to get something. It's just like itching at you. Like, I got to get something. And here is Aliens, first Dark Horse from 1988, first appearance of Aliens in comic books. I'll get it. It's $100 comic retail, so I was happy just to get it with my store credit. It was something I like. I probably wouldn't spend $100 on it, but since I had store credit, it's something I was like, oh, okay, I'll get that. It's pretty cool. It's something I want to get that I don't have that I can add to my collection. What do we got next? We have, I've told stories about the non-lenticular second prints from this series. Was able to add the unbelievable Gwenpool number 21 second print non-lenticular. This was on online purchase. I want to say it was like $10. It was like under $10 shipped to me. So I was like, Okay, I get it, because most of the time I see it, it's higher. This was a pleasant surprise to find in a back issue. It had a $12 sticker on it, but it was still way undervalued. Dark Wolverine issue 85, just a Scotty Young variant cover. You can't go wrong with Scotty Young variants, and you know, for the right price, which was $12, you definitely got to get it. These actually, it's funny. Here's we'll go backwards. Here's one I've been eyeing like online, and almost paid $7 or $8, get it shipped to me. And I was like, you know, it's not. I don't know. It's a cool cover. I really like the red background. You got the J. Scott Campbell cover. And I'm like, you know, it's just, I don't know. It's just a complete cover buy. But, you know, if I could find it out in the wild for cover price, I'd be a lot happier. So I found it out in the wild for actually $4. Cover price was $3. But $4, you can't go wrong. And they also had in the drawer a number 2 J. Scott Campbell cover from Planet of the Apes Human War, and number 1 J. Scott Campbell. So to get those for $4 a piece, hey, why not? This, I want to say it was like $20. So I was like, oh, I can't go wrong with that. I got it at the store. Maybe it was a little less. It was around $20. Photo covers, I'm a big fan of. You have Robert Downey Jr. photo cover. It's a variant. Okay, I'll get it. Can't go wrong. This was in a $2 bin. I remember it was on a hot book when it first came out. Now no one cares. But for $2, it's less than cover. I was like, okay, it's in a $2 box. I'll get it. Here's the art of Marvel Studios. It's the closest to a photo cover you can get without being a photo cover, I guess. Just thought it was cool. You have, you know, the Fantastic Four, you know, that sort of thing. So got it. That was $2. This I got off the shelf. I paid cover. So it was $5, $4.99. It's DC and Sonic, you know, the combined. This is number 1 again. This is I think it's the 5th print. Yeah, it's the 5th print. So you have Tails dressed up as Cyborg, so that's pretty cool. And this was in a $2 bin. I was like, it's kind of a cool cover. It's a complete cover buy for $2. You got, I think it's Ultimate Invasion number 1, but it's the Negative Space Miles cover. So it was just a cover buy that was less than cover for $2. I was like, okay, I'll add that to the collection and be happy. So that's what's going on there. We're still on books right now that I found that I'm adding to the collection, really. We got a little bit more before we go to the overages. This is just a recent release, Deadpool Batman, where they kind of, the Marvel and DC combine. And of course, I love Crypto. I love Jeff the Landshark. You know, so I got that cover. That was the one I wanted. So there's a story of them in there as well. There's different, there's a couple Marvel DC stories, like crossover, so it's kind of cool. But to get this one, I was happy. Cover price, whatever that was, probably $4.99. Oh no, $6.99. Yeah, that was an expensive one. Photo cover variant, Star Wars number 1. It was in a $2 bin. Got it. Same thing with this one, Star Wars Force Awakens. I believe this is a 1 in 25 variant. I don't own it. It was $2. Okay, I'll get it. Same thing, Clone Wars number 4. Just a $2 book. Okay, I'll get it. This was, I was happy to find. I want to say it was $3 or $4 for sure. But Marvel Adventures number 8. This is one of those Marvel Adventures Scotty Young covers that go for more than cover price. So to get it for $3 or $4, not a lot of people know about it. Scotty Young Marvel Adventures covers, you see them, you get them. You know, $3 or $4, whatever it was, I don't remember, but it was definitely, you know, somewhere around there. I got. Also, I came across some Lobo books. These were, I want to say, these were probably $4 because a lot of these stores put, you know, back issued randomly out at $4. They had a bunch of Lobos. I just kind of picked the ones I like the best. I'd love to find a bunch of Lobos in a $1 box and try to complete this run, but I don't know, 34, you got an awesome cover. You got Lobo on some dolphins. That's pretty cool. Lobo, why is this man still smiling? Okay, cool. and Lobo, just like the face cover. So I don't know. Those were like $4. I got that, and also you can't go wrong with this was, I remember thinking this was $3. Spawn 306, $3. It's the first appearance of some character. A few years ago when it first came out, it was super hot. Now not as much, but still for $3, I was like, I'm not leaving that. So those were basically the ones adding to the collection. Probably, oh no, I got one more to add to the collection here. I'll show you. This was in a $2 bin. It's the trade paperback. You know, it's a little thicker, but I do like the Prelude comic books. So here's Age of Ultron Prelude, but you have Thor and Captain America on it. So for $2 in a $2 bin, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that. Okay, so now we're more to the doubles that I just saw good prices and I couldn't leave. Big Hero 6, this was like $4. It's the newsstand. So that's definitely a good buy. And then I think I showed these and I went back to the same store I found them before, and I was like, oh cool, they have more. And they were $7 a piece, so, and they were all in the drawer, and I was like, okay, I'll just get them. So you had 5 Ronin, the Aja cover, Wolverine, which I have. This one actually, the Hulk, I don't have the Aja cover of, so this is going to be added to the collection. But it was $7, got it. Punisher, $7, Aja covers. Unfortunately, yes, we know where this is going. They did not have the Aja cover of Psylocke, because that's the big money book. But well, I'll get the regular cover or whatever. And they had the Aja cover of Deadpool, so that was a pretty good find, I think, for those prices. Even the Psylocke. I mean, the Psylocke at $7 was probably a little higher, but whatever. I'll get it anyway. Just, you know, get a bunch. Back to some $2 finds. I don't know if this is still a thing anymore. I know it was. What If Magic, #1. We got, you know, looks like a mid-grade. Justice Society #69. It's the one of the first appearance of the Huntress. So we got that one, $2. Just a cool Miles Morales variant, $2. Okay, I'll get it. This one was also $2. And it's only, this was definitely one of those, you got to know it if you see it, and I always check. So I want to say this is probably my 3rd time finding this book in the wild. What are you talking about? X-Men 423. Well, if you see my other videos, you know where this is going, or know about it. But this is the Air version. So it says only 25 cents, but in the barcode, see how it says $2.25? So this is an Air. The only thing is, it does have like some like scuffs right there, so I don't know really if it's that exciting. You know, normally it would be a $50 book, but with, you know, the condition and stuff like that, maybe it's a $15 book or $10 book. They're just hard to find. So seeing it for $2, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get that one. And I don't know, I think I was in a buying mood at the store, so I was like, okay, I'll get another X-Men 205 for $2. Yeah, a lot of the stores have the $2 bins, not so much $1 bins anymore. And we got just a little bit more. We got, you know, home stretch. That's all we got left. So we could talk about these and then go hunting some more. So I found for $2 an Astonishing Wolfman first appearance. I thought that was a pretty good find. I found some more. When I see these for $2, I couldn't say no. Justice League 30 from New 52 and 31, $2 a piece. These are the cameo and first full appearance of Jessica Cruz. I have no idea what this is. This might be a thing. It might not. I know it's a newer title, but it was in the $2 box. Exquisite Corpses, but it's the ash can. So I don't really know if it's a thing. I should look it up. I just know it's a newer title. And then you see an ash can just buried in there. You're like, okay, well, $2, I'll just get it. So I don't know, I'll have to see. So Micra number 3. Why do we want this one? Hey, that's never even heard of that. What's going on with that? Well, let me show you guys. We take it on, so here's the cover, micro number 3. This is, oh my gosh, it's a Dave Stevens back cover. Woo! So, you know, $2, complete buy for the Dave Stevens back cover that I knew was there. So, well, actually it looks better in the bag and board. When you show the back cover. So there you go. So Dave Stevens back cover. Actually, the actual comic book where this one is the cover, I've only found once, like probably like 10 years ago in the wild. Thank goodness I bought it. It was only $6. This is another good find. I found another one of these, Batman 6, Court of Owls, first appearance, New 52, $2, can't go wrong. Complete cover by Wonder Woman, $7.65, okay. $2. Alpha Flight 33, first appearance of Lady Deathstrike, $2. Okay, fine, I'll get another one. I have so many of these. I hope this becomes like a huge book someday because it'd be so much fun to just cash in. But I can't help it. When I see them for $2 or less, I got to get it. Green Lantern 25. You know, Larsa Fleas, Electrolycus, bunch of Green Lanterns, first appearances, that sort of thing, $2. This is a nice find. G.I. Joe, Devil's Due, the Graham Cracker variant, number 1. Can't go wrong with that for $2. And here's another Graham Cracker. You can see Graham Cracker G.I. Joe books. You get them. These are, I think Graham Cracker is a store out in Chicago, so it's like a store variant. But those have some value to it and should not have been in the $2 bin, so that was exciting. Also found the sets, a set of Batman Night of Vengeance Flashpoint 1 through 3. I mean, it commands more than $2 for the set. I found one set, and look what else I found. I found another one. Yay! So I got 2 sets of the Batman Night of Vengeance Flashpoint sets. $2 a piece. And my last 2 I'm going to show you. Legends of the Stargrazers, number 1, Adam Hughes cover, can't go wrong. And number 2, can't go wrong. So these are Adam Hughes covers. They kind of demand a little bit. I saw number 6 at the same store, but I guess they knew what number 6 was, and they wanted $20 for it. I almost got it. I don't know, maybe I should just bite the bullet. I do want it, but I don't know if, you know, I always like finding it for $2 more than $20. But anyways, this is what I've been up to since my last haul video. I think, you know, it's not a bad haul, to be honest. I'm pretty happy and satisfied with what I've been up to. But I'll continue to look. I might have some shows going. I'm going to, so hopefully maybe my next video will be a little bit sooner. Thank you for watching, and be on the lookout for that next one. Thanks. Bye.